Hi. Hi, good morning to all the students and corporate professionals joining this session from CST, IST, and EST time zones. And a heartfelt welcome to everyone. And we are delighted to have you here and look forward to an engaging session. Today, any new joiners are there today? Okay, no problem. I will share you yesterday's class video to you. You can go through it. If you have any doubts, you can ping me or call me. I can reply you back. Okay. Otherwise, today 4 p.m. I can conduct a session for you. You can join in that session. Okay. Next topic is core building blocks of agentic system. Today's topic is core building blocks of agentic system. What are the core building blocks of agentic system? See, first one is input. These are the components. Agentic system components. First one is input. Next one is memory. Next one is reasoning. Next one is action. Next one is output. These are the core building blocks of agentic system. I will show you an example, practical example. Okay, this is an example. See here, what I am doing here. First, we are creating a function called agent, and after that we are giving input book movie ticket. Okay, then memory history I am taking. Okay, it is a empty list. Next, decision is equal to search movie. Okay, this is nothing but a thinking or reasoning. Thinking or see, this is the input and this is the memory and this is the thinking or reasoning. Decision is equal to search movies. Okay, next, result is equal to tickets. This is nothing but a action. This is nothing but a action. Okay, finally we are going to get the output. Okay, this is the input and this is the memory. Initially it is empty. First what is the input? Book movie ticket. You want to book a movie ticket. Then history is initially empty. Then you are thinking or reasoning. Reasoning will take place. Decision is equal to search movies. This is your thinking. Okay, then finally action. Action will take place. Result is equal to tickets book. Then finally the result will be written. Then you are calling that agent. A function means automatically you can call, it can return a result. Okay, then you can call this function. Okay, then what happens if you run this code? What is the output? Tickets book. This is the output. A function can return a value. What is that value? Tickets book. Okay, these are the core building blocks of agentic system. Okay, next what happens? Autonomous agent. Next topic is C. Autonomous agents. Autonomous means what? Independent agents that work without human help. Autonomous agents. Autonomous agents means what? Autonomous agents. Autonomous agents in the sense means what? Autonomous means what? Independent. Okay. Agents that work. Agents that work without without human help. Without human help. These are nothing but autonomous agents. Okay. What is the example for autonomous agents? I already told you about autonomous agents in previous session. What are the examples? Independent means self-driving cars. Self-driving cars is an example, and stock trading boat. Stock trading boat is an example. You already know. I already show. Yesterday, I already show you an example related to the stock trading boat. These are the examples of autonomous agent. I will show you an example related to the autonomous agent. Okay. Okay. These are the scripts that I already written before the session. Before when the session before going to start, I already prepared these scripts. Okay, to teach for you. Okay, what is next one is seven. Seven, no? No. Yeah. This is an autonomous agent script. Okay. Here what happens? I created a function called agent. I created a function called agent. Next what happens? Here I started. Here I started initially for I in range of 3. What is this? This is nothing but a for loop. Okay. For loop range of 3. Okay, right. Then what I am doing, I am printing the monitoring system and sleep for 1 second. Okay, this is the code that I written. And auto agent means what happens? First, initially it starts and then loop, and then what happens? Self decision. Self decision it is taking, and then finally action will be taking, and finally action will be taking. So, if you run this code, what happens? Monitoring system 3 times it is going to display. Okay, or autonomous independently it is going to print 3 times monitoring systems. This is nothing but a autonomous agent. Okay, next it starts, and then the loop will start, and then self decision it is going to take, and then action is going to perform. This is nothing but a autonomous agent. Okay, next human in the loop. Next topic is human in the loop integration. Okay, I will tell you human in the loop. Okay, human in the loop in the sense, what do you think of? What do you mean by human in the loop? Okay, what happens means AI asks AI asks human before the final action. Before the final action, what happens? AI will ask human before the final action. For example, bank fraud detection. For example, bank fraud detection. This is an example. Next one is doctor reviewing AI diagnosis. AI diagnosis. That means, see, you went to Europe or you went to US or you went to UK. There you done a huge transaction, okay, with your bank account. Then what happens in bank? A bank people will call you whether you are done the transaction or not. They are going to clarify from you. Initially, they will before what happens initially it asks human before the final action is going to perform. If the transaction is not done by yours, then automatically they will block the bank related accounts. Okay, that means AI will ask human before the final action. This is an example of bank fraud detection. Similarly, for doctor reviewing AI diagnosis in the sense means if they see the report and initially some flags will be there in that report. Okay, some marks will be there. Based on that flags, they are going to identify whether this patient will have severe or medium or low level attacks, will be the heart attack or anything related thing regarding to the disease, they will identify. But before, it will ask a human before going to perform the final action. That is nothing but a human in the loop. Okay. First one, what is the topic? Core building blocks of agentic system. In this, first one is input, next one is memory, and next one is reasoning, and next one is action, and next one is output. For that, I already show you an example related to the movie booking tickets. Okay, input is how to book a movie ticket, and the history memory is nothing but initially it is empty. Once you can take the decision or you can think, then it will such, you can give such movies, then action is going to perform tickets booked. A function can return a value, that's why it is going to return the tickets booked. Okay, next one is autonomous agents that work without human help. Here, see, these 2 points you have to remember in your mind. One is autonomous agent and another one is human in the loop. These two things we have to remember. First one is agents that work without human help, it can work, but it asks a human before the final action. These two things you have to remember in your mind. See, initially if you take a car, you can drive previously in olden days, but now what happens, because of autonomous agents, okay, self-driving cars will come by. Tesla, you already know, right? Elon Musk. Okay, in that self-driving cars is an example of autonomous agent. Okay, not only that one, stock trading by. See, whether we need to sell or buy or hold stocks based on the prices in the market, everything it will think and it will give. Okay, agents that work without human help. Okay, that is nothing but a autonomous agent. For that, I already show you an example related to the for loop related thing. I created an auto agent and I created a loop and I take the decision and then I print. Okay, next, self decision is it. See, here in this code, initially it starts. Okay, initially it starts auto agent and then loop is going to repeat 3 times. Okay, next, self decision is taking automatically, it is taking the decision, print monitoring system and sleep for every 1 second, and then we are calling this agent. Once we run this code, what happens? See, 1 second it is going to sleep, 1 second it is going to sleep, and then it is going to display the output here. Like this, autonomy it will work without human help. That is nothing but a autonomous agent. Next, human in the loop. Human in the loop. AI asks human before the final action. I already told you about these two examples: bank fraud detection and doctor reviewing AI diagnosis. Okay. Next, for this I will show you an example. Wait. For this I will show you an example. Practical example. For everything, I will show you practical example. No need to worry. I will explain you everything. These are the only demo classes. That's why. See, what happens here? AI asks human before the final action. AI asks human. Okay, that is nothing but a human in the loop. So, what happens? I am creating a function called. What is this? I am creating a function called approval agent. Okay, approval agent I created. Then decision is equal to send money. Then user is equal to input approve yes or no. If user is equal to yes, transaction done. Else return cancelled. See, AI suggestion is equal to send money. Okay. Then human approval they need. User means what? Customer. You are a customer. Then you are the user. You can approve. Okay. See, AI will suggestion and human will approve. Then final action. If user is equal to yes, then transaction done. Else return cancelled. Okay, I am calling this agent. If you run this code, what happens? Approve. You can give approve. See, I already told you human in the loop means AI is will ask human before the final action. If you approve only, then transaction done. If you don't approve, then what happened? See, if you run this code, if you are not interested to give approval, then it is going to cancel. Why it is cancelled? Else block I wrote return cancelled. Okay, this is an example of human in the loop. Okay, next. Next, single agents versus multiple agents. See, next topic is autonomous agents. We already discussed and we are completed the exam. Human in the loop we already completed. Single agents versus multi agents we will see. Okay, single agent in the sense chatbot is an example. I already explained you in yesterday's class what is meant by bot, what is meant by chatbot, and what is meant by AI chatbot. Everything I explained in yesterday's class. You can go through that video. Okay, chat single agent is nothing. A single agent, single agent Chatbot is an example for single agent. Okay. Multi-agent, what is an example? In first slide, I already explained you about what is meant by multi-agent. I already show you an example of multi-agent also yesterday's class. Research, analyze like that. Okay. Uber is an example of Uber system is an example of multi-agent. Okay. Single agent means Chatbot is an example. Multi-agent means Uber is an example. See, I will explain you the differences, the examples related to the single agent and multiple agents. Okay, I will show you practical. Not this, not this script, another script. I need to run. See, I created two agents. First function I called agent one, second function I called agent two. Okay, function means it will return some data. Okay, what happens here? I am printing, I am calling agent one, and I am printing agent two. Okay, what is the output that you are going to expect here? What is the output that you are going to expect here? Return such data, process data, because a function is there that returns some value. So such data, process data, here it is returning. Okay, what happens here? Agent one and agent two will combinedly gives the result. Combinedly gives the result here. Okay, this is an example of this is an example of what? Multi-agent systems. Okay, I will tell you. Chatbot is nothing but what yesterday what I told you about chatbot. It is a rule-based one. Okay, a chatbot is a program that interacts with users using predefined rules. Okay, some rules it is going to fixed follow. Sorry, how it works? It follows if then rules like that. It is going to follow. Yesterday I already explained you about those examples. Okay, it can only answer questions it has been programmed for. Okay, apart from that it will not give. Yesterday I told you, if you go to bank website and if you check, if you click on check balance, it will give that balance related information only. If you give another thing, that means I lost yesterday, I lost my credit card yesterday, like that, if you give means it will bot, in that case bot will failed. Okay, for example, customer support widgets on websites with menu options. For example, press 1 for billing, press 2 for support, press 3 for swans, customer care, press 3 for customer care, like the digital system, like that. Press 1, press 2, press 3. Okay, these are the style boards. Okay, what are the advantages of this one? It is simple, fast, and easy to implement. It works on FAQs and what are the cons? It cannot handle new or unexpected questions. Okay, yesterday I already explained you these things, but today I am revising one more time. Okay, next example. So, for example, you type in Chatbot. For example, you type what's your what's your refund policy? What's your refund policy? Then what bot replies? I already told you, based on rule based. So how it replies? Replies predefined test. Replies predefined test. Whatever it is there in there system, it is going to display. Okay, you type, next you can type, can I Get a refund. Can I get a refund if I lost my ticket? If you ask like this, can I get a refund if I lost my ticket? If you ask like in this case, bot might fail. Bot might fail. Okay, this is the difference. Yesterday I already explained you about another example, but today I am explaining you about another example. Okay, next AI chatbot you already know. Yesterday I explained you about AI chatbot. AI chatbot it uses AI chatbot, what it uses AI plus NLP. I already explained you yesterday. These things no need to explain you again. And it learns from data and it can understand context and intent. That means ChatGPT is an example of AI chatbot. It can generate new responses dynamically instead of the following rules. See, chatbot means it is a rule-based one. AI chatbot means okay it can generate new responses based on the prompt that you have given in the chat gpt. Okay, for example, Google Assistant, Siri, Bing AI, these are all the examples of chat gpt. These are all examples of AI chatbot. Okay, it can handle complex or unexpected questions also. If you give unexpected questions also based on the pattern, it can understand the context and then it can learn the data from the patterns and then it can give the predicted or it can give the outcome. Okay, then it can simulate human like conversation like that, and then it can learn and improve over time. Okay, and what are the disadvantages of AI chatbot? It is more complex to implement, requires computing resources and training data. See, in ChatGPT, some training models will be there, GPT-3, GPT-4, like that. Based on the training models, it is going to display. So, for suppose in AI chatbot, you type in AI chatbot, if you type, can I get a refund like that? Can I get a refund if I lost my ticket? In chatbot, it will fail, but in AI chatbot, what happened? It can understand that context and reply appropriately. Yes or no? It will reply in AI chatbot because it's like a ChatGPT. Okay. Next, intelligent wise, I already told you yesterday. Intelligent wise, which one is good? Intelligent wise, chatbot is rule based. Chatbot is rule based. AI chatbot is AI uses NLP. AI uses NLP based. Okay. Next, flexibility. This is limited. What is limited? Chatbot. AI chatbot is high. Next, learning. Here nothing you need to learn. Here, yes, Zabit in Google Assistant, GPT, Siri, Bing AI, and these things, you have to learn so many things. Okay, next, response wise, these are based on the predefined text, based on the predefined predefined text. But here in AI chatbot, dynamic contextual, based on the context, dynamic contextual. Okay. Next, these are the differences between chatbot and AI chatbot. Yesterday, I already discussed about these topics. Again, I am repeating these topics. Okay, next framework overview. Next slide is see. Next slide is I'm framework overview. In this framework, AI framework overview, LangChain, LangGraph, Llama index is there. What is meant by these things? We will see. What is meant by these things? We will see. Okay. LangChain is nothing but it's like a pipeline. LangChain is like a pipeline. I will tell you each and everything what is meant by pipeline, and along with practical I will show you in later sessions. Okay, no need to worry at all. Okay, next lang graph, everything I will explain you from scratch to advanced. I will tell you, no need to worry. Okay, next lang graph workflows. workflows. Next, llama index. Llama index. This is nothing but a data retrieval. Data retrieval. I will tell you everything about what is meant by pipeline, what is meant by workflows, and what is meant by data retrieval. Everything I will show you with practical. No need to worry at all. Okay. Initially, these are the demo classes. That's why I will not explain you in detail in these sessions. Okay, about those things. From see what you will do. What you will do here. See, I will show you one example with practical. I will show you now this one. See, previously I told that bank fraud detection. Na, this is an example of bank fraud detection. In the AI will ask human before the final action. See, this is an example. See, this is an example. I will explain you. Okay, no problem. Here I am setting the logging file. Logger file I am setting. See, I am setting the log file. File name is equal to AI agent log. Level is equal to, see, there will be different levels will be there. Critical, error, warning, info, debug. These all things you already know in Python, I think. If you don't know also, no problem, I will explain you. Here I am writing a function called fraud check agent amount. Logging information start fraud check agent amount. If amount greater than 10,000, then high value detected triggered in the human loop. Return ask human. Else, see, if you went somewhere and in that country 500 is the big amount means, see, here your amount greater than 15,000 means you will get a warning. High value detected triggered in the human loop. Then they will ask human error transaction approved, immediately return approve. Otherwise, see, result is equal to, I will show you, then you will understand. Ask human. Okay, I will show you this AI agent log file where it is. AI agent log file. AI agent log file. Student log, my log. See users HTTP bars on, yeah. Okay. I will see. I will see. No need to worry. Stop. Bars on. See, this is the agent log file. See here, starting fraud for $15,000. High value detected, triggering human in the loop. Starting fraud check for 15,000. See, like that, it is going to display. It will display the log file in the, it is going to alert based on the transaction whatever you are doing, everything it is going to trigger and it is going to alert and it is going to ask the human before the final action. Okay, this is the log file that I am generated. AI underscore is in dot log. Okay, if amount greater than 10,000, then warning, high value detected, triggering in the human life. Return ask human. Okay, that's why here in output we are getting ask human. Okay, next, else transaction approved appropriately. Okay, next, here 15,000 I am giving. That's why a high value detected triggering in the human loop is showing in the log file. High value detected triggering human loop. It's a warning. Okay. Next, next one is what? Next example I will show you. No need to worry at all. Everything I will tell you. If you have any doubts, you can ask me personally also, no problem. Not only in the class. It's your wish. Okay. Next, I will tell you. See, from I will write one example. From Langchain. First I am taking Langchain. Langchain. From Langchain dot LLMS import OpenAI. Import OpenAI. Okay. Next, LLM is equal to OpenAI. LLM is equal to OpenAI. Next, response is equal to LLM. Here you are giving what you are giving. What is AI? What is AI? Next, print of response. Print of response. If you run this code, what happens we will see. Source must be saved. Okay. LLM. No module name langchain.llms. Okay. From langchain.llms import OpenAI. LLM is equal to OpenAI. Response is equal to okay. Good. Here, what is the input? Input to LLM, LLM to output. Okay, I will see what is the error. So many tabs I open. See, this is the error. What is this error? No module named dot LLMS. What is this? We will see. What is this? We will see. If we get an error like this, then you can go for then we can go to Google and then you can search no module named. See, no module name typically occurs because using a lang version or newer. Okay, next what you will do, we can do this thing, or you first I will run this thing. I will check it. Pip install. Where you need to run, go for command prompt and then you can run. It will take some time because it is going to install. Next topic is what it will run. I will show you, no problem. Ethical and responsible AI in agent development. What are the ethical? See, first one is bias. Next one is privacy. First one is, where is this thing? First one is bias. Next one is safety. Next one is privacy. These are the ethical considerations you need to do. AI should not harmful. AI should not give harmful advice. AI should not give harmful advice. Okay, these are the ethical considerations that you need. Next, topic is what? Next slide. Best practices in agent development. What are the best practices in agent development? First one is it uses validations. It uses validations. Next one is it add logging. It add Logging. I already showed you one example related to the fraud detection in banking. If amount greater than this one, what happens in log file? You are going to get the triggering message. Okay, it will ask human before the final action. Next one is add fallback. Add fallback. These are the best practices. Next one is use human approval. These are we already seen in the previous example. Use human approval. Before the final action, they are going to take the approval of the human. Okay. Next, fallback means what? Fallback means what? Suppose a smart home is there, right? Smart home AI losses internet. See, in our country we are doing everything, but in other countries they are using AI. A smart home AI, smart home AI, for suppose losses internet. What happens? What happens? Can you please tell me what happens? It falls back to a. It falls back to a forms back to a basic timer. It forms back to a basic timer to turn your lights on at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay, this is an example of add fallback. Okay, these are the examples of. Okay, next one is in real time audit trail. Audit trail means bank fraud AI blocks a valid customer. Sometimes what happens is bank you see bank fraud AI blocks a valid customer. Sometimes what happens is without logging the customer calls angry. The bank clerk says I don't know why the computer said no. With logging, what happens without logging? The customer, see, you are not logging, the customer calls angry. The bank clerk says what, I don't know why the computers just said no. With logging means once you log in, the clerk opens the log file, then he sees that, see, without logging you can go to bank and you can ask why it is not working. Then the clerk said what he says, the computer just said it's not there. Then with logging means logging in a sense, username password you are not entering like the not like that. Some log files will be there. I already showed you, right? This is nothing but a log file. This is nothing but a log file. If your amount withdrawal is greater than this 10,000, then immediately it will trigger and it will give you a warning like high value detected, triggering human in the loop. Like that it is going to trigger. Okay, okay, some log files will be there. Based on the log files, they will understand and they can reply you back. Then you can get the reply from the bank. Okay, I am doing this thing, that's why the bank people, instead of getting any fraud things, they are going to ask me and they are going to perform the, before going to perform the final action, they are asking me. Then I said I am in other country, I purchased so many things because of the marriage or anything. Then those bank people, okay, before doing the final action, they are confirming from you based on the log files they are seeing. And they, sometimes they will block also. At that time they will see the log files and they will show you the log files, and they will show you, then they will tell to you, and then they will told to you that you done transaction more than this amount, that's why we blocked your account. Like that they will teach you, they will tell you, they will tell you. Okay, next, uh, see, in Python we use the logging library. I already showed you that logging library. This is an example. This is an example of logging library. Add logging is there, right? But in best practices, this is the logging library. Okay, if amount greater than 10,000, high value detected, triggering in the human loop. Like that it will coming in the log file. Bank people will open this log file, and then you are asking, you go to bank and ask that why you blocked my account. Then bank people told that they are give me in 5 minutes time. I will open my log file, and then they will open that log file, and then they will told you, okay, you done transaction in Europe last week, more than this amount. Here 15,000 is there. They will trigger some point 10,000 if you purchase more, then they will be blocked. Before going to the final action, they will call you. By mistake, if you are not lifting the phone, they will block you. Okay, because of privacy. Okay, because of safety and because of bias. Okay, these are the things that are there in the. Okay, next one. What happens in real time case studies? We need to see what are the in real time where we use these things. In real time where we use these things, can anyone tell me? Amazon. Everybody knows about Amazon, right? It's an e-commerce application. Okay, it's an e-commerce website. Okay, where you buy the products in online. Okay, it's nothing but a recommendation system. It's nothing but a, what is meant by recommendation system? Recommendation system means what? Recommendation system means, Did anybody tell me? Recommendation systems means, suppose you are talking about some product A. Some other guy in your company, instead of talking about your product A, he's talking about some other product B. Okay, he's recommending that product. Why he is recommending that product? Because maybe the product is fine, flexible, durable, reliable, and productivity wise, everything, that product is fine. That's why he is going to recommend it, that product. Okay, see, not only that one, whenever you are using Amazon, whenever you are logging to Amazon or Facebook or anything, in left side or right, in right side, you will see some ads. See, you will see some ads. How much, why those ads are came? Because of the marketing purpose. They are marketing their products. Okay, once you click on that, once you click, suppose if you are interested in one product, one ad or anything, you can click that product or anything. Then they will analyze the business. Well, this guy is going to buy that product. In that products, next day if you are not seeing that product, then he will show you another new product related to that product itself or any other advanced products, in a nice manner. Then he will adopt, you can click that product and you can see at the anyhow, at the end of the day they will make you to purchase that product. Not only that day, in the future itself, they are going to, anyhow they are making to, they are making you to purchase that product. Okay, that's a business tactic. Okay, they are doing three types of things. They are doing batch processing, they are doing real time processing, and they are doing near real time processing. Everything they are doing. Every day what happens means, they will collect all the events at the end of the day. Okay, and then they form into a batch, and they will analyze the business like that. Okay, next one. Google Maps. What Google Maps is doing? Tell me, anybody? What Google Maps is doing? It is doing route optimization. Route optimization. See, in Google Maps, you can give the address. What happens? See, which is the easiest path for you? It will give you once you search. Okay. This is also an example of agentic AI. Next, Netflix. Netflix, you know, right? Movie, for movie suggestions, we are using agentic AI. These are the real-time case studies. Okay. Next, what is the final outcome? Hmm? I told you about agentic AI. I told you about in last class and this class about AI chatbot, AI agent, and agentic AI, and legacy systems versus AI versus traditional AI versus modern AI versus generative AI versus agentic AI. Everything I explained in these two sessions, and then what is and then core building blocks of agentic AI system, and then what are the things that I explained, single agent versus multiple agents I explained, and then what are the things I explained, ethical and responsible the frameworks I explained, and then ethical responsible AI in agent development I explained. These are the practices, bias, safety, everything I explained, along with real world case studies I explained. Okay, next what happens? Next, what are the things that I told you? Can anyone see? By seeing this everything, what is the final outcome that you are understanding? What is the final outcome? First one is understand understand concepts. First you need to understand the concepts. You know what you know, how agents think and act. Think and act. This is the first outcome. Okay. It understands concept. You know how agents think and you know you already you now know how agents think and act. This is the first thing you need to understand. Okay. Right now you know how agents think and act. Next one is identify identify capabilities. Identify capabilities. You can identify the capabilities. What AI can do. What AI can do. Okay. And cannot do. These things you need to identify. First one is how agent think and act, and what AI can do, cannot do. These things you have to identify. And third one, choose architecture. Choose architecture. Okay. When to use. When to use what? Everything you have to know. Architecture. Next, when to use architecture in the sense here which type of architectures? Single agent versus multi-agent. Multi-agent. Okay. Next, responsible. Responsible. These are the outcomes up to now we cover. Responsible AI. Responsible AI in the sense safe plus ethical, bias, safety. I will explain you right. Fallback, these are things, ethical systems, these are the outcomes, these are the final outcomes. What are the final outcomes? First it understands concept, you know how agent think and act. Next one is you can identify the capability, what AI can do, cannot do, and you can choose architecture whether you need to use single agent or multi agents. Next, responsible AI, safe plus ethical systems you need to follow. Okay, these are the final outcomes. Next one. Previously, I told you one example, right? I will show you LLM. See, this is an example, right? See, I will tell you whether it will run or not. We will see. No module named langchain.llms. Why it is showing like that means I will tell you. This we will try. No need to worry at all. Everything I will tell you. Everything I will cover. Every example I will share you. Okay, line by line also I will tell you, no need to worry. These are the demo classes, that's why I didn't reveal everything, but I will almost all I explained everything, but in detail we need to go in next sessions. Everything whatever we covered up to now in detail we will go in future. Okay, no need to worry. See, the class OpenAI was deprecated in LangChain and will be removed in 1.0. An updated version of the class in LangChain should be used. LangChain OpenAI should be used instead. To use it, pip space install space run pip space install space hyphen u. We will try. More errors are there means you need to know so many things. Okay, errors means don't be hesitated. It will helpful for you to grow your career. Okay, but it will take some time. But it will take some time. No need to worry for anything. Okay, this lang chain, lang graph, everything I will teach you in further sessions. Okay, no need to worry about this. So 13, 14 modules are there. This is only the first module. Okay, the remaining so many modules are there, and then no need to worry about. No need to worry at all. Okay. For this, what is the problem? Did anybody tell me? This open AI, we need some key. See, without key, it won't come because for that key, if you mention that key, then if you ask what is AI, then it will give AI is nothing but artificial intelligence, and then it has before legacy system, so on, so like that, so many things it will give because we need API key. Without API key, it won't give the data. It requires what it requires. It requires open API key. See, it requires open API key. Okay, this is old syntax. In new versions, it will not work. We need open API key. Open API key we need, and then internet connection proper configuration we need. Okay. See, next one is see what happens is I will show you. Here OpenAI is there, right? Here you need to mention API underscore key is equal to API underscore key is equal to your key. How this key will come? You go to OpenAI, then you can log in, then you can their keys will be there. You can take that key, you can copy that key, and then there you can generate and then copy that key. Here you can paste it and then you can run, then it will come. Okay, that is the problem. In older versions it will come, but in newer versions it is asking the key API key. Okay, next, how the output will came? What is AI means? The output will be a test response generated by the AI model. See, what is AI? AI is a artificial intelligence. Like that, it is going to display the output. See, where it is, where it is, where it is. Yeah. What is AI you given? It takes the API key and then what is AI means? AI is an artificial intelligence. Like that, it is going to display it. It is going to give the data of the AI in the test response. Okay. Next, good. Artificial intelligence. First, what happens? What happens here? See, I will tell you in that program what happens means first user question. User question. You asked right what is AI? Okay. Next what happens? Initially user question. Next what happens? LangChain wrapper. You are using LangChain. This is nothing but a pipeline. Okay. I will tell you, I will explain you everything about what is meant by pipeline, what is meant by workflow, everything I will explain you in later sessions. Okay. Next, OpenAI. OpenAI model you are using. Next, what you are using? Next, what you are using? AI. After that, AI generates. AI, what it will generate? Answer. What answer? What are the question that you given by the user? User question is what is AI? Then LangChain wrapper, then OpenAI model, then AI generates answer. Then finally what happens? It will return response. It will return response. Okay. Finally it is going to display the output. Why previously it is not giving the output? Because of API key is not there. Once you log into OpenAI and then you can get generate the API key and then you can copy and paste it in the code, then it will run. Internally, this is the flow it is going to follow. Internally, what happens means this is the flow it is going to follow. Okay. Next. Next one. See, next one. If this is completely online based without internet connection, this program won't work. Which program? This program without internet connection, this program not at all going to work, because open AI here we are going to give the key. Then internally, what happens? AI generates response, AI answer. If you want to generate AI, if you want to generate answer by AI, then you need some internet connection. Without internet connection, this code won't work. Okay. Next, what happened in simple offline? If you want means, then I will show you that example also. Okay. This is an example of simple offline. Previously this is all. See, this is online code. This is online flow. See, I already show you. See, this is online. Without internet connection, it won't work at all. See, we need a API key. See, for this it is completely offline. Why I am saying this is, why I am saying this is offline? Why I am saying this is offline? Here I am creating a function called fake LLM. Okay, I am a function means automatically it will return something value. See, when I call that function, what is AI? I am passing internet. What it is going to give? AI is a simulation of intelligence. I will run and I will show you. See, AI is the simulation of human intelligence output. It is going to. It is offline code. That is online code. Okay. Next one. These are the things that we covered up to now. Next one is what happens. See, sir, where I need to generate the key. That also I will show you. No need to worry. See, go to HTTPS. Okay. Platform dot platform dot open ai.com. openai.com. You need to give your Google, or you want to log in through email ID or Google account or anything, or phone or anything. You can sign up and then you can log in, and then you can after you log in into this platform, what happens is you will click API keys and then you can create a key and then copy it and paste it in the code whatever I explained you in previously, then it will work. Okay. This is how you are going to do the practical work. Okay. Next one what we need to do? Tell me. I will show you. Tell me. Next one, what I need to do? Here, what is the processing means? See, here, here, what happens? First, tell me. If you tell me, I will tell. Hmm? Tell me. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Sir. Okay. Next, I explained you about Uber is a multi-agent system and it is an example of agentic system, right? Why Uber is called as multi-agent system? Okay, it has multiple independent agents. Okay, each agent has its own role. Multiple independent, multiple independent agents. Each agent has each agent has its own rules. Its own rules. Okay, it all agents, finally what happens, all agents combine and then give the result. All agents communicate and work together and finally gives the result and work together. Okay, work together and generate the result. Okay, in Uber agent is equal to, what is mean by agent is equal to decision making entity. Decision making entity. Okay, see, agents in Uber. In Uber we have different kinds of agents. You already know, you know about Uber, right? I think everybody knows about Uber because these are cabs. Uber, Ola, these are cabs in Pune or Bangalore or Hyderabad. They already know everything, I think. Okay, in Nellore we have we have Atrajini apps, cabs are there, right? Like that, Uber, these are the cabs. Okay, in cities they are running. Okay, see, what happens first, there will be different kinds of agents will be there in Uber. First one is rider agent. Rider agent. Rider agent. Next one is rider. Sorry, spelling mistake. Rider agent. Next one is next one is what actually I will explain. Rider agent. Next one is driver agent. Next one is matching agent. I will explain you each and everything. No need to worry at all. You can put this one in your project also. Mini project. Next one is pricing agent. Pricing agent. Next one is navigation agent. Navigation agent. Okay. Like this. Next one is payment agent. This you need to remember. Payment agent. Okay. Next one is what happens first. First we will see. Rider agent, what it inside rider agent, what it it books ride. Next, location. I want to go from Pune IT Karadi to Vishal Nagar. Then rider agent is in rider agent. What I need to do? Book ride, choose location, and confirm trip. This will come under rider agent. Next, driver agent. Driver agent inside what it will be there? It accepts a ride. Okay, navigates to navigates to pick up. Navigates to pick up. Next, completes trip. Completes trip, like that. In matching agent, see, rider, see, in rider agent it books ride, it choose location, it confirms trip. In driver agent it accepts ride, it navigates to pick up and completes trip. Like that, in matching agent it finds the nearest driver and assigns ride. Okay, next, match. See, this matching agent is more crucial when compared to all agents. This is the major part. This is nothing but a heart of the CPU. Like that it is going to work. Okay, what it will do? It finds the nearest driver and then it assigns ride. Next, pricing agent, what it will do? It calculates fare, applies such pricing. Next, navigation agent, what it will do? It finds best route and it updates in real time. Next, have payment agent, what it will do, it handles payment, and then finally it sends invoice. It sends invoice. Okay, this is how the Uber agent will work. Okay, this is an example of agentic AI. Multiple agents will communicate and work together and finally combine them and gives the final result. This is the this is one of the example of agentic AI. Okay, in rider agent, we request ride. In matching agent, finding driver. In driver agent, accept or reject. In pricing agent, it calculates fare. In navigation agent, it routes planning. And then ride completed, payment agent, payment done. This is the flow it is going to follow internally. Okay, why multi-agent is better? Because each agent, see, rider agent works separately, driver agent works separately, matching agent works separately, price agent works separately, navigation agent works separately, payment agent works separately. Each and every agent works separately, communicate with each other and work together and combine and then finally gives the result. Okay, and not only that one, it can handle millions of users. Not only that one, it is easy to update one part because separate, right? One part it is going to easily update. Then it debug individual agents also. Okay, this is an example. See, I will show you on practical also. No need to worry of this over agent. Okay, what is the after 11? I will show you 12. Okay, okay, okay. I will show you. See, so many things that will be there. These are the initial things only. Okay, not this one. This is the stock related data, and I will show you that example where it is. Where it is 10 or 11. No, no, not this example. I will show you. I will show you Uber. Uber, not 10, 11. No, 11. Okay, 12. Not this one. 13, I will show you. See, so many codes will be there. Somewhere I written. Okay, 13 also not there. 14, not this one. Then where I written? Where I written 8, not 8, 9, not 9. So somewhere I written, I forget where it is. Agentic AI, chatbot, email assistant, ethical, critical. Only somewhere I written, not this one. No need to worry, I will show you. Somewhere I written, I forget where I written. Again, I need to write. That is the thing. See, I will show you. See, these all things I covered. These all things I covered. These all examples I covered. See, these all examples I covered. These all examples I covered. Everything I covered. For this, you open AC. These all things I covered. See, I will share you this PDF also to you. No need to worry at all. No need to worry at all. I will show you. See, this is the code. File, save as Uber example. I written this code. Okay. See, what we are doing here for rider agent, I am creating a function and then I am returning ride requested. For matching agent, I am returning matching agent function. I am returning driver found. For driver agent, I am returning driver agent function. I am returning driver accepted. For payment agent function, I am returning payment completed. And then I am calling rider agent. I am calling matching agent. I am calling driver agent. I am calling payment agent. Then what happens? First, it will go to, if I call rider agent, it will go to rider agent function and then it will return ride requested. But see, each and every agent works separately. See, it will be easy, right, to update anything. That's why. And then what happens finally, these all agents communicate and work together and combine and finally gives the result. See, ride requested, driver found, driver accepted, payment completed. Okay, this is how the Uber agent will works. Okay, this is a multi-agent exam. This is a nothing but a multi-agent. So this is an major example for agentic AI. This is one of the finest example for agentic AI. Here, what happens is, see, rider is equal to customer. Rider is equal to customer. Customer means what? You are the customer. You are booking a ride. So driver rider is equal to customer. Driver is equal to what? Service provider. Service provider. Service provider means he is going to provide the service. Uber. Okay. Next, Uber system is equal to what? Uber. Uber system is equal to what? Coordinator. Coordinator. Okay, these things we have to remember in one. Rider is nothing but a customer who is going to book a ride. Okay, driver is nothing but a, it accepts ride, it navigates to pick up and completes it. This is nothing but a service provider. Service providers in the sense, I will tell you one example. Airtel is a service provider who is going to provide the service, internet, digital TV, like that, anything. Okay, Uber system is nothing but a coordinator, it like a mediator. Okay, this is an example of agentic AI system. Okay, in tomorrow's class, in next session we will see some more topics and then we completed the module 1. I will show you one sample project also. After that, demo sessions will be completely, demotions will be completed. And then if you want course, then you have to pay the fees. I already mentioned those fees details, everything in the description. Then you can see the first video description and second video description also. Then you can pay the fees. Then we will go for next video. If anybody from outside, if you want my course, then you have to go to my website, Uday. This is my website. I already mentioned you, right? udayit.great-site.net. That is my website. You can go to that website and then you can pay the fees in that website. Okay, you can log in and then you can pay the fees. Okay, you can register and you can pay the fees. Okay, thanks everybody. Okay, it's nice to meet all of you. Okay, still you have any doubts, means you can ask me, or you can ping me, or you can call me at any time. No need to worry at all. I will share you the, yes, I will share you the PDF. I will share you the everything. I will share you. Okay, along with practicals also I will share you. If you have any doubts also, I can explain you. These are the demo classes only. Still so many topics are there. So many modules are there. I can explain you each and everything line by line also. No need to worry at all. Okay, these are the demo classes. That's why I didn't give that much in detail. Okay, I will explain you each and everything. No need to worry at all. Okay, if still you have some doubts, you can call me also, not a problem, at any time. Okay, thank you everybody. Thanks. Okay. Finally, I want to tell you one thing. For CST and EST and IST students tomorrow also same timings only. Okay, you have to join the meeting session. You have to join the session in the same timings only for the CST, IST, and EST folks also. Okay, finally, okay. Still you have doubts? Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, okay, okay. Bye. Thank you.